Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's show, all about the Vizrt TriCaster Flex Bundles. We've been running these bundle promotions since the summer. It's a new bundle promotion. You've got to get in on them before year end, and we've sweetened the pot because all the bundles I'm talking about come with a free Elgato Stream Deck. And by the way, Stream Deck, the full line, is now available from VideoGuys.com. So go check it out on our website. But this puppy is free with the purchase of any Vizrt Flex Bundle promo. So basically the Flex Bundle promo is very simple. You buy a TriCaster, 410 TC1, TC1 Pro, Vision Rack, Vision Tower, and you get a Flex panel at a special price. These are the special prices. You pull them up full speed. I'm going to let it sit on there a little bit while longer because I want to go into that. We have them for every level and every budget. So you're just a little bit above $15,000 with the 410. The TC1's coming at $20,995. TC1 Pro at $27,995. Then you can see we've got some cool Vision bundles as well. Now, you know, video guys, we sell TriCasters. We're really comfortable getting you in a 410, a TC1 or TC1 Pro. But, you know, if you guys are going to want something like the Vision Rack, you may want to have a local installer, and we'll talk about it at the end. But we do have a whole network of local integrators who can help you get set up with the TriCaster of your choice. Maybe you want a TC1, but you want to install some training. That's cool. You want a whole Vision. You want your whole room spec'd out for your church or university. Give us a call. We'll help you get started. We'll qualify the lead, and we'll send you to a TriCaster authorized gold or platinum dealer. So that's a really great thing. We're really excited about these bundles, and they get even better because for just $5,000 more, you can go from a Flex bundle to a dual Flex control panel. Now, I want to tell you why I think you want a dual panel and why you don't. But the first reason I want to tell you why you might not is it's big. So wherever your production is being done, you've got to have room for your studio, your board, your mixer to fit that panel. But if you've got the room for the panel and you can make $5,000 more in your budget, I really strongly recommend the Flex dual control panel. It does a lot more features that we're going to get into. It's a more, I don't want to say professional board, but a more elaborate board. All those buttons mean you can do more things at the same time and trigger more stuff, and the controllers have a little bit better feel. I love that panel, but I've got to say, it's more than just a budgetary situation. You got to have room for it. It is a lot bigger than the regular TriCaster Flex. Oh wait, and of course, you still get the free Stream Deck, even with the dual panel, because my motto, one of my mottos is you can never have too many buttons, right? Okay, why are these bundles so great? First of all, reason number 9. The TriCaster is the live production standard. 20 years and going. I know when we first did VideoGuys Products of the Year in 1995, TriCaster was one of the original winners of our top 10 products of the year. It is the benchmark system for live streaming and video production that all others are compared to. There may be systems that are cheaper. There may be systems that are a little bit easier to use. There may be systems that you can combine, you know, multiple laptops running stuff. But this is a fully integrated switching, streaming, recording, graphics, and more. It's NDI native for modern IP-based production, but you still get SDI and/or HDMI inputs. With these TriCasters, you get NDI if you need HDMI. Wait till the end of the show, we have a little special for you. And then you get rock solid performance and stability you can depend on. And depending on how big your show is, we can make sure you get a big enough TriCaster to support all the levels of video, special effects, audio, all those layers, all the different formats, different outputs, whether you want to encode for Facebook or your own page or what have you, all those things require horsepower, and we can make sure you get the TriCaster that's got the right horsepower to meet your budget and to meet your production expectations. And that's really what it's all about. You may come to us and say, hey, I got to make a choice. Do I get a Vision instead of a TriCaster TC1? And maybe what it means you got to go with the smaller Flex panel rather than the dual Flex panel, even though you have the room for the dual Flex panel. Or maybe you say, hey, I don't need as much power, but I want to have the ability to run the show. We are here to work with you. Our guys use the TriCaster all the time, and they're willing to get on the phone with you, talk to you, and let you know about all the good things going on. Reason number 8, Flex panels put the show at your fingertips, and that's what it's really about. You know, purpose-built control surfaces for the TriCaster. You can switch cameras, activate MEs, DSKs. You trigger recording and streaming directly from the panel. You can sign macros to speed up complex workflows. When you watch CNN, or they show you the background of Monday Night Football and you see them that they're putting in these large boards. These boards are that big with this many buttons because that's what makes you more efficient when you produce your show, and it allows you the flexibility to have multiple shows set up on the same control surface to use when you need them, how you want to use them. It lets you set up a show that can be done easier by a volunteer or by a temporary replacement person, but also it just gives you power and flexibility at your fingertips. And you get some muscle memory to work the show too. So I'm a big fan of control surfaces. I know the world's gone to like touch surfaces, but I love physical buttons. And I think even people who have touch surfaces, when they get their hands on a control panel like one of these, pretty much starts understanding immediately why they're so cool. Reason number 7. Take control of your PTZ cameras. Both the Flex and the Dual Flex have a built-in tactile PTZ control that you can use for pan, tilt, zoom, recall presets without leaving the panel. One surface to switch your show and operate your cameras, tight integrations for smooth professional moves. Now, of course, you may have a PTZ controller. If you do, you can use that controller as well. It's not one or the other. You can use what's right for you. So maybe your operator just wants to tweak one camera a little bit from here, whereas you have another person on the controller working more. I love that the PTZ control is here, but I also know some shows are so big and complex that you need a dedicated operator on the PTZ control surface. With these Flex panels, you have the you are flexible and you have the flexibility to do the PTZ control however you want to. Number 6, IP-based panels that scale with you. These Flex panels were designed from the beginning to be IP-based. That means if you connect one to your network, it'll see every TriCaster on your network. I'm saying you could have, yes, a TriCaster in the main office, and a TriCaster in the advertising room, and a TriCaster in the training center, and you could have any keyboard control any of those TriCasters, any Flex control surface control it. So you can control multiple TriCaster systems from a single panel. You can swap panels, flexible placement. You can have the panel in a room where the TriCaster doesn't even sit. You know, it could be anywhere that it's got monitors with the multicam that's available. And it's ideal for multi-room, multi-venue, or campus environments. They work great in trucks. They work great in vans. They work great. Some people have studios like we do that are big. And some people actually have production mixing rooms that are basically a utility closet that's been converted into, you know, where you do the mixing, or it might be a little area that you have in the back of the church, all the way in the back, up in the side, you know, whatever it is, you can work it. If you've got network access, you can plug in a Flex panel. Number 5, and this is real important, get the I/O that fits your production. Now, this is getting back to the TriCasters. You can mix SDI and NDI inputs to match your gear and budget. The TC410, where it starts, is an HE level SD HDIO. The TC1 Pro, get up to 8 SDI NDI I/O for more demanding productions. And with the Vision 16, wow, wee, wow, woo. 16 SDIs, 44 total I/O, NDI and SDI, and you can mix and match those as you want. And this is a big feature that sets the Vision apart from just about every other production mixer out there. You've got hardware I/O that could be an I or an O. It's your choice. You get to pick what you want it to do, how you want it to do. It could be a particular camera feeding one, or it could be the production output of your show. You have complete control of your inputs and your outputs. Any spigot can be turned into an I or an O. That's just so cool. And then with the Flex panels, you get some onboard audio from the Flex panel. So you get 1/4-inch audio connections for talkback mic and headphones, 4 channels of balanced audio in, 4 channel of balanced audio out. And it's great for small control rooms and mobile remote setups. And let's say you need even more audio. Well, not a problem. You can add the Vizrt Connect audio to any TriCaster bundle now for just $19.95. And that gives you 8 additional inputs of XLR, 48 kilohertz 32-bit floating point conversion, gain settings, phantom power, line mic off. It's a first NDI I/O audio box. Very excited to be offering that. And if you own a TriCaster and you're just looking to add some audio, this is a great puppy to add to your solution. Number 4, this is really cool. This is where the dual Flex panel really comes in. That is, you can use one system to produce 2 shows. So a lot of times if you're doing a live show, let's say in a venue, you want to have some things driving the screens in the venue, and other things doing the broadcast stream for output. You can actually do both those shows simultaneously with the dual Flex. You can maximize your investment to expand revenue. You can separate operator surfaces for front of house and streaming. It's just really wild. I love that panel. Like I said, my rule is really simple, folks. If you've got the 5K and you've got the room, get the dual Flex panel. Number 3, 3 free years of Flowics graphics included with the Vision system. That's right. If you get a TriCaster Vision, you get 3 years of Flowics graphics at no additional cost. Now, we're using Flowics graphics. That's what you're seeing down there. And Adam and Jim are going to flash through some graphics now while we're doing this. But we love it because on any laptop or computer that's on the network, it's HTML, you go in through a browser and you can do all the graphics you need and send them straight to your TriCaster. Gives so much flexibility. Now you can have a dedicated graphics operator who could be fixing misspellings or typos or adding new graphics on the fly during your show, which I do to my team all the time, but I'm not going to today because we still have 2 more top 10 reasons to buy a TriCaster Flex panel, TriCaster Flex Bundle. Number 2, and this is real important. I know a lot of people get a little intimidated by the TriCaster because it is a very complex, robust system that will do so much stuff. And our team is fully certified. They take in multiple levels of training, but you could take those same courses for free online. There's a huge library of tutorials. You can learn at your own pace. There's certification programs available. So if you're a high school or university and you want to put in a TriCaster Flex Bundle, you can actually have your teacher get certified. You can have the kids get certified as well, which we think is really important and really great. And I just love that training. I think it's one of the unsung things that people forget about with the TriCaster. So kudos to the folks at Vizrt. They've been spending the last year really updating a lot of those courses and a lot of that training. And it's really great. And I totally recommend you do it. If you get a new one, if you're an old TriCaster operator, learn some new tricks. But if you're a new guy, a school, university, great resource to have. Number 1, we use it. We run our shows on TriCaster. It's proven in our own studio. All our webinars and events are produced on TriCaster, NDI November, Sports Stream, EduStream, Worship Stream, and more. We have this little 20 by 20 in-house studio powered by the TriCaster. We trust it for our brand. We trust it for your productions too. We just did NDI November. Did we do 80 hours of content, I believe, when we come in? 9 hours of content. Now that's 9 times 60, which is 540 minutes of content. Tremendously done over the course of November. You see our shows, you're watching this show now. One of the cool things that we've talked about is we're going to do a little refresh. My guys got a little jealous. They're like, wait a second, I want one of these visions. You sometimes want me to have more control of the I/O, and you keep telling me bring in this camera and do an overhead camera and add this, and a lot of this stuff's NDI, but we also like having those SDI spigots as well. So we're doing a refresh. We're upgrading to a Vision and a new Flex panel in 2026. I'm not sure if we're going to do the small or the large. We still have to do some measuring with the table. I want to remind everyone, if you're looking to get a TriCaster, whether it's a 410, a 1, a TC1 or a TC1 Pro, or especially if it's a Vision system or Vision rack, we have system integrators and TriCaster certified resellers throughout the country that we can refer you to. So you can give us a call. We'll be happy to qualify what you want to do, talk to you about what it is, see if we can get you, the TC1 directly or whether you need it from one of our local integrator partners, and we'd be happy to get you there. And if it's a Vision system, I'm definitely going to steer you towards one of those partners because with all that I/O, I'm sure you've got a pretty complex setup there. And you probably want someone who's not just going to set it up for you and sell it to you, but teach you how to use it, make sure everything's working right, and to be available should you run into some, little miscues or something along the way. It happens sometimes that, there's a little water damage somewhere, someone spills something, or some cleaning person comes, and all of a sudden you come in the next day and the thing doesn't power up like you thought it would. It's always nice to have a local guy you can call when that happens. Not that Viz support isn't fantastic, their phone support, but having a local guy, it's a little bit better. So once again, I'm going to review this list. I'm going to try to get the whole list right without stumbling on it. The top VideoGuys, top 10 reasons to get a Vizrt TriCaster Flex Bundle. Number 10. Bundle TriCaster with the Flex and save thousands of dollars and get a free Stream Deck. Number 9, TriCaster is the live production standard. Number 8, flex panels put your show at your fingertips. Number 7, take control of your PTZ cameras. Number 6, IP-based panels that scale with you. Number 5, get the I/O that fits your production. Number 4, use one system to produce 2 shows. Number 3, 3 years of Flowics graphics included with a vision system. Number 2, free online training and certificates. And the number 1, it's what we use here, proven in our own studio. It's good enough for us, it's good enough for you, and we know you're gonna get great results. So there's my top 10 reasons to buy a Vizrt TriCaster Flex panel. We were gonna end the show, but I know not everyone's got that kind of budget, so there's still another TriCaster control surface bundle that I want to talk about, and that's the Mini X with the control surface bundle. You're talking $99.95, under 10K. You're getting the TriCaster Mini X, which gives you four HDMI inputs, plus 4 NDI output, 4 NDI IOs, and 4 HDMI IOs. It's a studio-style, small, compact, travel-ready bundle, nice layout, large backlit bundles. Everything you can do with a top-of-the-line TriCaster, you can do with the Mini, but I do want to stress that the Mini is a Mini. Not as much CPU power, not as much pure power in there, so you know you can't stack as many effects and do stuff, but here are our top reasons to choose the TriCaster Mini X. Easily scalable up to 8 inputs, NDI support for seamless IP production, hybrid workflow with both IP inputs and HDMI, switch streaming recorded up to 4K 30p, built-in audio mixer with advanced routing, and portable desktop-friendly design with professional-grade capability. So there you have it. What a great show. I can't believe all these great deals. If you've got only 10K, get the Mini X bundle. If you've got more to get into your budget, check out these Flex bundles and save. You're saving thousands of dollars between now and the end of the year, and you're getting a free Stream Deck. This was Gary from VideoGuys. I want to thank you so much for tuning into today's show. I also want to remind you that we have a network of local integrators. Give us a call. We'll get you in touch with the right guys, and they'll help you spec out your system. They'll help you design everything, not just the TriCaster, but all the lighting, all the audio, all the video, other cameras you need. They'll help you put the whole thing together. They'll install it. They'll even train you on it. So they're great guys. But once again, check out these TriCaster bundles, TriCaster Flex Bundle. Bring them up full speed one more time if you can, Addy. TC1, $20,995 with a Flex panel. TriCaster TC1 Pro, $27,995. What a great promo with a Flex panel. I love these deals. I thank you very much for tuning into the show. This is Gary at VideoGuys. Get your TriCaster Flex Bundle now before these specials go away, folks. They end December 31st, 2025. Until then, this is Gary from VideoGuys. Be back soon.
VideoGuys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.